Hey YouTube, here to learn 442, another video. We're camping today. Show you some videos possibly of shooting yesterday. I'm getting ready to clean up the Mosin here. Just wanted to comment a little bit. Check these out, and got the Weaver scope pretty close to zeroed in at my buddy's range. It's just BLM land, so it's a little difficult. We don't have any stands, and we didn't have any rangefinders to mark out 1,000 yards or anything. But this scope in these Weaver 6-hole tactical rings, and 3 on each side, with the 7.62 by 54 rimmed, 147 grain rounds, military surplus rounds. These rings did not come loose at all in any fashion. We shot about 60 or 80 rounds through this particular gun. My buddy's got another Mosin. It's in an interesting stock from Archangel. I might try and clip that into this video or another video. I'm going to be cleaning his rifles today here at camp as well, while he takes my kids to go play in the woods for a little while. So you can probably see that. Anyway, just wanted to comment, these Weaver rings, they're the tactical 6-hole rings. They are definitely very, very sturdy. No movement at all, and pretty close to dialed in. I'll go to my local range when I get back home and finish dialing in on paper, and it should be good. Anyway, watch for the next segment here. Okay, so I'm done cleaning my Mosin Nagant, and now I'm going to clean my buddy's. He has this aftermarket stock, which is called the Archangel, I think. It's pretty interesting stock. It is one of the only Mosin stocks to have a removable magazine. As you can see, it's empty. He had some work done on his bolt. He had a ring added to the safety to make it easier to function, and a turned down bolt handle with a larger knob. He's going to go back to the scout scope because this rail hangs so far out for him to be able to get a halfway decent sight picture with this scope. So he's going to move the rail back forward and switch back to his scout scope, which is on his 22 right now, and that'll be a better fit for both of them. What's interesting about this stock is it has an adjustable length of pull as well as an adjustable cheek riser. It's adjustable by these little rotating turrets. You can adjust it out or in, and up and down. So yeah, it is the Archangel. There's the Archangel imprint there, and it's a very interesting stock. It's ergonomic, certainly. It's fun to shoot with. It has a tensioning bolt down here on the bottom in case your barrel doesn't like to be free floated. Some of the Mosin barrels don't like to be free floated. They don't achieve very high accuracy that way. So that bolt there is to tighten up the action and get it a little stiffer for better accuracy if you need that. Anyway, that's the Archangel stock, and there'll be more rifles that I'm cleaning today. You'll see most of them, I'm sure. Okay, this is my AR. It's got the Magpul ACS stock on there, which was put on recently, and my scope. As you can see, the scope rings came loose somewhere within firing about 50 to 80 rounds. We fired a total of about 80 rounds. 55 grain, 5.56 loaded to M193. Some of it was military surplus, some of it was new factory hot shot, and some Winchester white box. So obviously I'm going to have to adjust this scope for level when I get it home, and I'm going to pull those screws out of the rings and use some Loctite on them. The scope was great. I was able to zero it in, and it was fine for the first 50 or so rounds, but after that it loosened up and wouldn't hold zero, and obviously it was because the rings had loosened. So we'll fix it with some Loctite, and other than that, the primary arms 4 to 14 mil reticle, mil adjustment scope was great, and the cradle was great too, other than the bolts working loose. But like I said, I didn't use any Loctite. Probably should have, but I definitely will when I get it home. Alright, this is my Winchester 1890. It's chambered in 22 short. We fired about 100 rounds or so through it yesterday. I'm going to disassemble it and clean it. If you're not aware of how this gun operates, how the action works with the tubular magazine and the elevator assembly, check out my video on my Winchester 1890 on my channel. This one in particular dates, if you date the numbers, it dates to 1908, and it ran flawlessly yesterday. We had one failure to feed issue, or problem to feed, I should say, not failure to feed, and it was due to my daughter short shucking the pump. So you know, she's only 10, she's learning to shoot, and we got that resolved, and no more problems other than that. Super reliable gun, super fun to shoot, very accurate for 22 short, and fun stuff. Now this is my buddy's Savage 64 and 22 long rifle that we were shooting out yesterday also. This is a scout scope that's on here. He's going to switch it to a standard scope, because you really don't need the long eye relief on this really short buttstock. We were having some issues with this rifle yesterday with short stroking of the bolt. It wasn't returning all the way, so it wasn't picking up a new round. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this today and clean it up and lube it. I had thought that maybe it was an issue with some of the ammo we were using. We were using a Gila and also Federal. However, most of the time it would cycle the bolt properly, but a few times it would not. I'd say probably once out of every 10 round magazine, somewhere in there, it would not fully cycle. And talking to my buddy, he said that he didn't do any lubrication or any cleaning to it since he's gotten it. He bought it new, but I guess he figured that meant that it would be fully ready to go, no cleaning or lubrication needed. So I'm going to go ahead and clean and lube it today, and hopefully it'll cycle properly for him in the future. The only firearm that I'm not going to show here, because I'm not cleaning it today, I'll be cleaning it when we go back home, is my wife's CZ83 chambered in 380, which we were shooting. I didn't bring my pistol cleaning kit with me, so I can't clean that today, but we were shooting non-corrosive boxer primed brass cased ammo anyway, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem for it to wait a couple of days to get cleaned. Anyway, that's all the firearms that we were shooting yesterday. Maybe we'll get some video of the Russian River, or some other stuff that we might be doing outdoors here, or some video of our camp. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button and or subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I really just kind of get giddy like a little schoolgirl when I get new subscribers. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, continue to learn more stuff and share your knowledge with those around you. Thanks.